Well, we're back on the farm tracks again, and I'm continuing on. The last time we cut up to the left there and went up to Bonnybank airfield. This time I'm going to go straight on. Never been up this way, but according to the map, there's a route. There's nothing like the type of peace that you get when you're out here. Not a sound. Just over to the left, past all that greenery, is the airfield that I was at. We've actually got the Fitbit on the day for once, and that will record how many steps this walk actually takes. So I was pretty much on zero when I started. just a wee bit over, and we're just about at 5,000 to get up to here from the start of the broom and leaving. All right. Oh, there's a wee dog. You see a lot of that around here, a lot of dogs run freely. Hello. Hello, I see you. I see you. Very happy dog, at least it's nice and friendly. Here it comes again. We've got more dogs coming up now. That's it, getting in trouble for abandoning its owners. Out these ways, a lot of dogs won't see as much people, even though you could walk through here, but it's not as a common path because it's away out in the middle of nowhere. So that's why a lot of them will react like that, because I don't see people very often on these paths. That's one thing about Scotland, is that we're quite lucky in a sense to have the right to roam. Not even everybody all knows about it, and I didn't know exactly all your rights and that when it comes to the right to roam until recently, to make sure I was doing everything by the book, so you can't get yourself in any trouble. But in Scotland we have the right to roam, and it's set out in the Land Reform Act. It means you can cross and be on pretty much any land within reason. Obviously you can't go into prisons and stuff like that, etc. But any land, and obviously as long as you don't go through people's gardens, that's another one. But access roads and even bodies of water, you can cross water. And it's access rights, and you're allowed to be on that land for any recreational purpose, whether that be you want to just walk, you can cycle, a car coming, you can walk, cycle, you can do photography, filming, all that type of stuff, even if that land is owned privately and it's not like a council public road. I think that's a car coming, so I need to move over. All right.
Yeah. You seen a dog up here?
No, the dogs were further back that way. They came out, you know the junction that I think you turn left and right? I saw dogs there, but they never came any further this way. Right, no worries. Well, there we go, so that got the dogs weren't actually meant to be out, it seems. But I'll keep an eye out, but no, nothing else came up as far as this. It was just the dogs that we saw there. And I did see them running back the way towards their house, so not too sure what's happened. But back onto the Land Reform Act, yep, so you can pretty much go wherever you like. And obviously you have to respect people's properties, and you can't damage gates and things to get in. If it's a metal gate, obviously you can jump it, as long as you're not damaging it. It's the same as you're in fields, you have to respect the farmers' crops. You can't just walk all over the crops and destroy them. You have to stick to like the boundaries, or go through fields that obviously you're not going to damage any crops, because there's none. Some of them don't have any of them. And that's pretty much it. So that's our trespass rules. You don't really get it up here unless you're doing something really that you shouldn't be doing. And obviously, if you are in an area that you shouldn't be in, which I wouldn't do. I would always try to make sure if what I'm doing is correct. But if you are in an area that you shouldn't, as long as you leave when you're asked, then nothing's really going to come of it unless they take you to a civil court, which I highly doubt. The police will only get involved if you are on property that you actually shouldn't be on and you refuse to leave. Then it becomes a criminal matter. Oh well, hopefully that guy finds his dogs. You do see a lot of them running about here though, so it's not actually unnormal to see dogs just kind of running about. As up these ways, they don't come across people, so a lot of them are just playing just outside their houses, and some of the houses don't even have fences around them, they're just open. Right, that's us up onto this main road. This is the main road that, to the left there, if you keep going left you'll reach Bonnybank and then Kenaway. Oh, and as you can actually see here, it's public paths to leaving. So these are actually totally open to the public. It is actually a Scottish right of way. Obviously you don't have to worry about that as long as I've said, you don't cut through gardens and things. But this one is actually for public to use anyway, so that's good. And obviously up to the right here, if you follow the main road, that takes you all the way to Cooper. You cut down back into Leaving and other places, but if you follow the road all the way through, it takes you to Cooper. So I'm going to pause the video now and see which way I'm going to go next.